Hello everybody, it's Niklas and welcome to this new video on Meshmixer. And in this video we are going to see how to work with extrusions in Meshmixer. So you can subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like the content. First link on the description, the complete course Meshmixer is available, so if you want to learn this software starting from scratch with a course structure for 3D modeling and 3D sculpting, it will be on the first link on the description. Different hours of training content to master all the features of Meshmixer and to be able to work with 3D modeling and 3D sculpting. Second link on the description, it is a website in link with this YouTube channel. You can discover a lot of software in these YouTube channels, have basics and what are their different use. And second link on the description, it is a summary of all the complete courses available. You can pick a course and learn any graphic software. Second link on the description. So we are going to start with the extrusion. I'm going to start with this sphere here. And with these spheres, I will create a selection first. To have access to the extrusion, you need to create a selection. I will click on the selection tool, I will press W to activate my wireframe view, and then I will select one of these tools, like for example the sphere brush tools, and I can create a selection. I'm not going to activate the symmetry here, I will just create a basic selection, maybe around this area. And if I want to create an extrusion, you can now unlock the edit mode, and in the edit mode you can find extrude or shortcut D. When you click on extrude, as you can see, you can extrude this area. You can define the offset value, but you can type the value here also if you need. And if I zoom a little bit on this area, you have two important things to know also. It is the harden feature, so you can have something hardened here, angular, or you can decrease this value, and you have also the density. The density will allow to add a lot of cut on this area to subdivide more. And if I continue, I can also use the direction, so it means on the normals, just like that. You have the direction constant, you have the direction x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. And if I come back, for example, to the constant, it's a little bit curved because it is a sphere. So you can create offset or you can flat as well, the final render on the top. So it is something important to understand. And then you can click on accept and you can do something like this. And that's it. You can create any type of selections. You can then go into edit mode and you can, for example, use extrude just like that. Oops, I extruded the last one. I forgot to clear selection. So I will clear the selection, go in the selection mode, create a selection like this, go in the edit mode, and I will extrude again just like that, put some value and validate. You can also go inside. I will clear the selection again, selection mode, and I will create a selection maybe like this. And if I want to extrude inside, I will go in edit, I will select extrude, but in this case I will put a negative value, and you can extrude also inside. And after it is same, you can activate hardens, and you can work with the density value as well, just like that. So you can go also inside if you need. Let's do something like this, and I will click on accept. If I clear the selection, I press W, as you can see, you can do something like this. And if I want to adjust with the tools, it will be also possible. Let's see a second example. I will go on the file here and I will import a plane. This plane, I will go in my edit mode, transformation features, and I will scale on this direction with 40 maybe, and scale on this direction with maybe 30. I press W and I will create selections. I will go in the select mode, I will go in the top view, oops, I will press escape, I will come back to the select mode, and I will create a selection like around this area. So first I will create a basic selection here, and if I want to have something with more precision, I will reduce the size of the brush, and thanks to that I can do something here as well, just like this, something here, and you can also press Ctrl to remove. So when you press Ctrl, you can remove selection, and I will remove this one. So now I created, for example, this element, this type of selections. So you can extrude just here. You can click on extrude, and one more time you can define the value of extrusion, harden value, density, and that's it. You can extrude in this way, as you can see, and you can clear the selection. If I go back, I will press Ctrl Z to go back at the moment where I didn't have extrusion, only this selection. I will press W. You have also another interesting things to do. You can use something like extract and offset. If you use extract here, automatically the element will be extracted like that. And if you just validate, it's just an extraction. So you only have the element extracted just like this. But you can also create an offset. So it means I will go back here with Ctrl Z and I will go back at this moment. So we'll go back at the moment where we have the selection. I can go and edit and I can select offset as well. So extrude shortcut D, extract shift D, offset Ctrl D. When you click on offset, it's interesting because you can define a value just like that. If you deactivate connected, it will be like extraction with little bit more options. I can keep connections, and as you can see, the topologize on the top is different. So here we can change the accuracy value to adjust the topologize on this area. So as you can see, it's different than the extrusion for the topologize. We can also switch for a regularity value as well. And if you want to create a soft transition, you can activate here soft transition, and you can create something soft, as you can see. So maybe I can do something, for example, maybe just like this. And I will click and validate and accept, and I will clear the selection. Then something that I will do, I will come back to my selection tools. I will increase a little bit the size of my brush, and I will increase a little bit more the size, maybe create some selection just here, and I will turn around and create another selection maybe around here. And something that I will do it is to go in edit as well. I will create offset just like that, and for this offset I will define a distance, and I will activate a soft transition as well, maybe this type of soft transitions, and I will just accept and validate, and I will clear the selections. So as you can see, without to use any sculpt tool, I can create something like that with a selection and different tools to, for example, extrude or to create offset. And I can press W to obtain this render. So now if I go in the sculpt mode, I can complete, I can select a brush. For example, it can be a brush like, for example, the shrink smooth, and I will decrease the strength. And for example, I can smooth, for example, my work, just like that. But I can also complete with something like, for example, the draw tools, and I can complete and I can draw around this base, for example. So you can use various type of selection and various type of tools to, for example, adjust the base, and after you can use also your sculpt tools if you need, just like this. For example, I can go here and I can sculpt just here. So this is how we can work with the extrusion. So as you can see, various tools of extrusion that we can use. And I will press escape and I will obtain this render. So we are going to stop here for this video. If you like, subscribe to this YouTube channels. First link on the description, the complete course Meshmixer is available. So if you want to learn this software, starting from scratch with the course structure, it will be on the first link on the description. You will see the model, session of the course, what you will be able to learn. A lot of hours of training content to see the different features of Meshmixer for 3D modeling and 3D sculpting. First link on the description. In the second link on the description, you will see the website in link with this YouTube channel. You can discover software on these YouTube channels. And second link on the description, it is like online school. You can pick a course and learn any graphic software. Our next video, see you. Ciao, ciao.